Hi everyone. So everyone that was thinking that the entertainment industry is done with the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case, I'm proud that sitting in their couches hitting their head like man, I don't really want to be laughing, but because it's a really bad situation for Tory. I don't like how it's going. Talking from a man's standpoint. I don't know what happened on the situation. I don't actually know the real story. You know, from the voice of from the jail phone calls and from the witnesses and all the stories that are in the air. From the beginning, I was on Tory's side. No, I wasn't on Tory's side either. Neither was I on Megan Thee Stallion's side because I felt like it was. It's all this entertainment thing. But as the thing went for that, I really saw that it was a serious situation. That it wasn't. It wasn't something that you should laugh at. It kind of like needed some attention, So I really looked deep into it, and I kind of realized that the more you try to involve in the situation from an outside standpoint, the more you are wrong. Because as days unfold, the situation the stories are turning around, the stories are being brought up. Because just of recent, Megan Thee Stallion is out on the internet saying things and saying a lot of things, and we are all believing that she was a victim. And now stories from nowhere, and Tory pens down a message to the judge, to the chief judge that is handling the case. So I want us to just read right into the message that Tory pens down to the chief judge of the case. So this is the message Tory Lanez sends to. Sorry, let me just have a little bit of banana. A little bit hungry. Okay, so thank you. Welcome back. So this is the message Tory Lanez pens down to the chief judge. Dear Judge Gascon, I write this message with the utmost humility, love, and respect for the remarkable stance you've taken in the regards of fighting for the justice of black and brown minorities. Today, I take a stance as an innocent black man wrongfully convicted of a crime I did not commit. I've watched 2 district attorneys from your office by the names of Keita and Alex Bott unlawfully misuse their authorities to hide and suppress any and all exculpatory evidence that exonerates me or furthers my innocence. I was completely robbed and deprived of a fair trial. On May 8th, my lawyers will be arguing a motion for a new trial. Not only do I owe it to myself to fight for the freedom, but I owe it to my 6-year-old child, my family, my fans, and most importantly, the hundreds of thousands of black and Hispanic minorities that cannot adequately fight for themselves. For 3 years, the prosecution has manipulated a false narrative that has left me with no choice but to expose and make aware the practices, the behind-door deals, and the unjust system used to illegally convict me and countless other minorities. We elected you because of your outstanding eminence in making fair and correct judgments in the justice of people of color. Mr. Gaston, I come to you today as a wrongfully convicted man, not asking for sympathy nor compassion, but for you to simply do what is fair and right by the laws of California, and most importantly in the eyes of God. Tory. So when we look at this message, someone that has not heard any of the stories happening, someone that doesn't know anything about the situation, will read this and will know Tory Lanez is innocent. But now when you go now to the evidence that the court has proven, the evidence that are out there, the evidence have been leaked, the evidence have been released to the public, it's hard to take a stand not to say Tory Lanez did not do it. But deep in you, there's something in you there's that thing in you that is telling you this guy is innocent. But the evidence is, like they say, court is not about who is innocent, it's about what can you prove. So I'm not saying that Megan Thee Stallion is innocent, or neither is she, or is she manipulating something. But I'm just saying that Megan Thee Stallion's team has more way to go around the case than Tory Lanez's team is going around the case. No matter who is innocent, no matter who is a victim or whatever is happening, we are not taking based on who is innocent, or based on what who is saying. We are taking based on what you can prove to us. And I think that's what Megan Thee Stallion team is doing so hard. I feel so sorry for Tory Lanez, because if as a human, as a person that has responsibilities, and you have things to do, you have all of these things tied up to your name, and you sit locked up in a cell for not only 1 day, but not only a month, not only 2 months, not only 3 months, but this number of time sitting there. There's nothing going on. Things could be going on, but you not being part of the things is There's no fun in it. There's no satisfaction in it. It is true that he might be where he is making money, but bro, he's not in the center of his business. How do you think that he can make it? Bro, he's not in the center of his business. How do you think he's happy where he is? He must be in the center of his business just to, to gain that satisfaction, to gain that completion, to feel like, yeah, he's running his own thing. Rather than just being sitting behind bars and getting the updates and everything. So I just said, let me drop this for everyone that is interested in it. Thank you for watching, subscribing and liking. Keep doing the good work. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.